Let me just, my dog's making noise.
You were trying to say.
The squeaking his
Oh, they're called woofles.
waffles.
Waffles or woofles?
Waffles, like ruffles.
Can you see me? It's no longer can you hear me. It's gonna be. It's like I have a monkey or something. Who has a cat that does this?
Yes, I've never seen a cat climb on someone like that.
Yes, I know. It's crazy. Okay, let me just put her down. Okay, Reina. All right, here we go. See why we don't go live? I always have like animals doing something cray cray. Okay, Kay? Hey everyone, welcome back to Life After Neverland. We have an amazing opportunity today to talk to the lovely Reina Ozbay. Did I say it right?
Yes.
I practiced beforehand. She's from The Chosen, one of our most favorite TV series. Specifically, you'll see here on episode 3, Jesus Loves the Little Children. How you doing, love?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great, and I really, really appreciate you taking the time to meet with me today.
I mean, thank you for coming to us to do this.
You're wonderful, taking time out of your day to be with us. Nothing?
It's fine.
Love it. Well, hey, Reina, so I do want to ask you, how did you hear about The Chosen?
Well, I'm just like any other audition. It came through from the manager or agent. Then I was asked to read the lines for it. I had to do the scene where I was talking back and forth with Jesus, asking him a million questions, and where I was bringing Joshua to see Jesus the first time. Those were the 2 scenes I had to memorize for the audition.
Now, was it intimidating? What was it like to audition like that? Because how old were you at the time?
I know a lot of the other kids, I mean, they were from Texas and I'm from Florida. I didn't have to go there to audition. I sent in an audition tape from home.
Well, I absolutely love your character, Abigail, so much because I found her to be very tenacious and brave. And I wanted to know, do you feel a connection to Abigail at all? And how was it working with Jonathan Rumi?
Well, Jonathan Rumi he's such an amazing actor. He made me feel so, I mean, because that was my first ever on screen thing, so he made me feel so just relaxed, and I mean there was no reason for me to be nervous because I mean he helped me with my dialogue. He's so talented. I could go on and on and on all day talking about how amazing he is.
How crazy for you to be such a young person being on a show that is literally so deep and so heartfelt like that.
I still think about that. It's amazing.
A chance in a lifetime, right? Exactly. So the audition process, did you want to tell us a little bit more about it? Like, were you nervous?
No, I wasn't really nervous for the audition process. I was very nervous once I got to set because, I mean, again, that was my first ever on-screen thing. I was very nervous. But again, everyone was so kind and welcoming that, I mean, it didn't even matter anymore. I was just so welcomed.
That's beautiful. I feel like Dallas has such a great respect for you. I think in another interview I had seen that you were in, they were talking about how you were on the set and it was raining and there was hail and you were just a professional little young lady. And Dallas was super proud of you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How was that, like working on the set with all the rain and the hail and being so young and having to toughen up?
It was kind of tough, but again, the whole crew and cast was so amazing that it didn't even matter. They were so, I mean, there was a medic on set handing out feet and hand warmers. They had coats, they had tea, I mean, I couldn't have asked for a more amazing group of people around me. They are amazing. And I'm not just saying that just to say that. They are truly the most amazing people you will ever meet.
Oh my goodness. And they do seem that way. So it's kind of cool to see that you can confirm that.
They are, everyone. They are.
I love it, girl. So what's it like to work with Dallas?
Dallas is such an amazing person to work with. He knows exactly what he wants to do. He has an amazing picture of what he wants his cast to do. He's so kind, and really, he'll probably be one of the best directors I will ever work with from now and from years to come.
That's really beautiful because I do feel that one of the reasons why quite possibly among many, The Chosen has done so well is because of the compassion and true heart that Dallas seems to have. And
Mhm.
also the connection that you guys all seem to have too as a cast.
It's very, I mean, we all, when we still keep in touch over social media, and one day I do really hope to work on another project or the same one with some of the other cast members that I got to work with on set again.
I was going to ask you if you have any special memories that you can take with you from The Chosen or that are attached to The Chosen.
I know this sounds a little boring, but I don't even have one because I mean the whole experience was so memorable, and it is something that I will never ever forget. It was just an amazing experience that I still can't believe I was able to be a part of such an amazing thing.
Oh my goodness. I would imagine at your age being a part of something like this, that really shaped you a little bit. Like it gave you a lot of tools for things in the future. You got it early in life, so that's really exciting. You know, already know what it's like to be on a big set. You
Right.
know, I'm proud of you. That's amazing. So exciting. I love it. Okay, so we talked about Jonathan Rumi. We talked about keeping in touch with some of your cast members. Is there someone that you're closer to more than others, or do you just kind of all kind of talk to each other when you can?
We all just kind of talk to each other when we can. I mean, it was such an honor and blessing to be able to be a part of the show and meet so many amazing other cast members and just be able to make a difference and spread the message of Jesus and how he lived his life and how the people around him lived his life. I mean, it's really amazing that I was able to, me and my other fellow cast members were able to tell that story.
Absolutely. And I think it's cool too because Jesus episode, the one that you were in, Jesus Loves Little Children, I think it's great because children are our future. And Dallas did such a great job in his casting, even obviously with you, because who you are as a person, I feel like you can extend that in other ways. Obviously, no pressure, right? But just being a good role model for other kids your age. And you don't have to force, I can tell by how you speak and how you hold yourself and the projects that you involve yourself in, that alone sends the message to kids your age. And it might seem like a burden that you might bear, but I just think kids really need young ladies like you out there in this world to look up to girls like you.
It's a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's what I want to talk about more than just The Chosen, because you have a lot of wonderful things that you're doing in your life aside from that. That's one of them, right?
Right. That's a big one of them.
Yeah, so let's talk about some of that stuff. So I was looking on your Instagram and I saw something so cool, the Mars shot. Now, am I saying that right? It's Mars shot?
Smart Shot. The UAE partnered with Kevin Hart, and they were going to make three of whoever's biggest dreams come true, and mine was chosen. I'm still confused how mine was chosen. I mean, wow.
Mind blowing. But it seems like you deserved it. Tell us all about it. How did you discover it? All that stuff.
I discovered it on Kevin. I was going through Instagram on my mom's phone because I don't have a phone. Found it on there, and I was like, yes, I want to do this. But at first, I just thought, well, I mean, there's probably age restrictions. But then, I mean, I realized there weren't age restrictions, and they were letting anyone who had a dream make their dream come true as long as they had Instagram.
I love it. Were you like, ah?
Yeah. No. I totally was. I mean, I'm still processing that I won that, even like 2 months after. I'm still processing it.
That's great. Well, that means it meant like an absolute ton to your heart and soul.
I mean, it really did.
What did you have to do, like, in order to win? Like, what did you have to put together to get this special win?
I mean, I first did the video explaining a light description of what I wanted to do. And then when I was picked as one of the top 15, then we had to write a big essay explaining what I wanted to do. And I wanted to create a song with some of the best musicians, songwriters, and producers out there to bring awareness to this horrible problem, global problem of human trafficking. That, I mean, I don't even know what I would do if I were in those shoes of those people, because I don't know. I guess the only thing I could really do is just hope and pray that someone's out there trying to help me, because I mean, it's such an awful topic and it's something that I've always wanted to help fight and just try and save as many people from that situation as humanly possible.
Listen, that's something that's true, like weighing on my heart as well. So I think it's really awesome that you have the bravery to get out there and talk about that. And I think that's probably one of the many reasons why you got chosen too. So what do we need to look forward to seeing in regards to that in the future?
Well, I just recently sent a submission of what more explaining what I have in my mind for this project, and now we're just kind of waiting to get the boat moving.
Stay tuned with that, okay? And we want to stay tuned to your Instagram, right? And your YouTube?
Yes, my YouTube.
All right, so we'll put all that stuff obviously in the description so you can stay in contact with Reina. Reina, I'm loving it. Absolutely love it. So I do want to ask you this too. How did you get started in acting and singing and all of that loveliness?
Well, from before I was like one, my mom knew singing would be a part of my life because I would sing. I would clap to the beat of the music. First song that like I really got into it was Alicia Keys.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was clapping to the beat, and I don't know, and then I was just humming tunes from that song, and my mom just kind of knew that singing would be a big part of my life. And then when I was 6, I started taking proper vocal training lessons. And along with that, I did a lot of musical theater. So, I mean, of course, acting is a big part of musical theater. So acting just kind of came along. I realized that I actually kind of want to act too. So I auditioned for The Chosen, and here we be.
A lot of things are fate. You know, they lead you in different ways. You know, God has a special plan for your talent, and you have definitely been given a God-given talent. I mean, geez, your voice doesn't even sound like your age. You sound like an adult. It's amazing. Do you have any special messages along your journey to share with young girls your age, like, you know, how it began and some of the things that maybe you stumbled along the way and picked yourself back up again, and here we are?
I mean, well, you really need to think, I mean, do I really want this? Because there's so much rejection, and there's so many tears, and there's a lot of things involved with this where you really, I mean, it's not worth it when you're just gonna stop it or what. I mean, you really need to think, is this what I want to do? Is this what I want to be? And if so, then yeah, and just set your mind to it and really learn how to cope with all the rejection and all that like stuff where you just make it, you're the last person, they're about to fly you out to LA or New York or whatever, and then it's the no. I mean you just really need to decide if this is really what you want to do.
And do you think that you have a good support system with your family?
I definitely do. Besides my brother.
I love it.
My family's so supportive of me, and they are 100% on the boat with what I want to do and with what I want to be and how I want to do that and all that type of stuff. So I consider myself to be very lucky to have such an amazing family, and especially my mom. Without my mom, I don't even know.
I love to hear that you are so close with your mom and she has created such an impact in your world.
Yes, she definitely has. I don't know what I would do without my mom. I'm really blessed to have such an amazing, loving, and understanding mom.
I can absolutely see in you where your mom has been literally working with you on things in life in general. So you were saying something about the musical theater, and I saw your mom, did she send me a picture? I think it was, of you doing Gretel on The Sound of Music, which I love.
Yes. So I was Gretel in The Sound of Music. That was also another amazing experience. And I've done a lot of other musical, I mean, I know I've said this before. It's actually Mary Poppins. Of course, Mary Poppins. That was an amazing experience also. I still go around talking like Mary Poppins. She's also a big part of my life.
Your accent's good.
Oh, thank you.
I love that you do, like, you go right into it. You're perfect. So out of your musical theater days, which one was your favorite? Like which one do you have the most special memories?
I think Mary P. Definitely Mary P. Yes. She's like I said, she's a very big part of my life.
I love it. I let me tell you something. I had to practice accents when I worked at Disney, and that is an amazing Mary Poppins. I don't even think I could do it quite like that. Let me tell you. I'm better at being a little kid than I am being an adult. You're so good at being adult. Don't grow up too soon though, okay? I'm sure your mom says that to you all the time. So that makes me think of something that your mom mentioned also, and that is that you really like doing voiceovers and voice work. Is that something that
Yes,
you want to do as an adult?
yes. I've just recently started to really get into voiceover. Yes, that is something I would like to pursue and keep doing.
I mean, gosh, you don't even have to do it as an adult. There's so many opportunities for you there. Well, I can't wait for you to tell me which one you're going to do next because I'm sure that someone would be excited to just grab you up as quick as they possibly could. No joke. Also, you were singing in New York in January. What was that for?
Yes, I did go to Carnegie Hall. That was also another amazing experience. I was there for a competition. I sang Ave Maria, which is such a beautiful song. It's all about Mary, and Mary also, she's very special to me. So that song is really special that I got to sing that song at Carnegie Hall.
That's epic. Like there really is epic. Like you have literally had one thing after the next. It's just a bunch of memories that you have in your book of life already. And you're 11? Is that right?
Yes, yes. I turned 11 July 3rd.
Lovely. You are living life to its fullest. You really, really are. Some of us never get to have the experiences that you're having. And I'm sure your mom is so extremely proud.
Yes, both my parents are. I don't know about my brother.
Is your brother younger than you or older?
He is. He's 8. He's amazing. I love him. I think he loves me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just really lucky to have someone that I can count on to be by my side.
That's precious. And that's the thing too, is that when you're given a gift like that, because you really have a large gift, like a really big one. And so I just feel like when you put your gift out there, as many gifts as you get, there's burdens that you have to bear. And that's tough for your age, right? So do you have anything like, that you would want to share, Reina, about like a specific experience where maybe someone didn't give you a chance and maybe inside your heart you felt defeated? And what did you pull from to like try again?
Well, I just know that this is really what I want to do, and that one day when I grow up, I mean, I don't want to give up. I want to use my voice to become something great and do something great that no one has ever done before. And to me, sometimes not getting the audition is almost worse than not getting the part, because I mean sometimes you see on TV like I could have done that. Where was my audition? I mean, not trying to be like, well, where was my audition? I mean, like sometimes you just really think, why didn't I get an audition for that, or stuff like that.
That makes sense. I think if anybody who's in acting, no matter which form, way, shape, or form that it is, all of us have a specific thing that we want. And sometimes we think, why didn't they think about me? And that alone is a rejection feeling. That alone, it's like I wasn't even a thought. I completely get that. And then when you feel like that, what do you pull from? Like to get yourself back on your feet again? Is it music? Is it your family?
I pray and I thank God for my gift, and I just pray that one day I can do something amazing to help so many people make this world a much better place.
I love that, Rena. And I can't help but think that God definitely has plans for you, because I think that sometimes there might be little seeds or little trinkets that get put into our life to help guide us in the future. And I can't help but think that your opportunity that you had with The Chosen and just actually being in there in that whole storyline, I saw where your mom mentioned in an interview how when you guys go to church or whatever, that when they talk about Matthew or they talk about the different characters, the different disciples, it's more real for you guys. It's like you kind of already know these people.
I mean, on set, this is Matthew. This is like, I mean, it puts the puzzle pieces together almost in a way, if that makes sense.
Yeah. In a way, the way I picture it is like if I was your age, when at the time, what were you were saying you were like 8 or 9, but it'd almost be like in a story with Jesus, like a real life moment with Jesus and all of his friends. How fun is that for you?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Once in a lifetime experience.
Oh, girl, I'm super, super proud of you. So now I want to talk to you about your classical training and your singing, because your voice is so beautiful. We can't bypass that. And your mom told me about the song Angel and that it's very special to you. It's one of your favorite songs. Do you want to tell me about that?
Well, I mean, it's about someone who's down and wants to and needs help getting back up, and that's the angel coming and helping them.
Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that'll make it okay. There's always
Get back up, and I know that can mean a lot of things to other people, and then me too. You're not alone, almost, sort of.
I love that message. That's a beautiful song. I love that you have such a passion to do good for others. Okay, my next question for you then is basically, any future dreams that you have in regards to helping others. What do you have planned? What do you want to do? Tell me all about it.
So aside from the Mars shot, I am going to sing the Star Spangled Banner at an event called Home Base. It's out of Massachusetts. They support veterans, but it's a Florida event, and it's really amazing that they're supporting veterans because, I mean, they risk their lives to go to protect, all of us, and to, it's just amazing. And that song's really special to me because, I always just think about all the veterans that have risked their lives to come forward and try and save us and make this world a better place.
Oh, girl, I love that you think about kind of the deep parts of our world and kind of what's happening. That's why I think you're a little wise beyond your years.
And to go along with that, a big, big goal of mine is to be able to play a girl somewhere in the world who is treated unfairly because of her gender or race. And that's something that I really want to do. I want to bring awareness also to certain things like that.
Really, that's so inspirational. You're making me smile. What advice would you have for kids your age, okay, and they actually want to get in the entertainment industry?
If you want to get into the entertainment industry, you just need to be prepared for rejection, and you just need to really, really try and have a good idea of what projects are good for you and not get involved in certain projects. Like, I know there's been a couple auditions that I was submitted for, which I never ended up taping or sending out an actual audition for because it just wasn't at all something that I should be doing, or I just didn't feel it was right for me. And I think you really need to not, I know it's how much people would want to roll, but sometimes, there's a certain line where you just need to know when things just shouldn't be done, if that makes sense.
That makes a ton of sense. It's actually a very mature answer. Finding something that matches who you are as a person. Is that what you're saying? Yes. And not crossing maybe moral boundaries.
Right.
Yeah. Look at you. You have such a good head on your shoulders. I'm serious. I'm proud of you. I'm sure people are just mesmerized by you all the time, which is probably why maybe it's a little uncomfortable because you've got all these compliments coming at you all the time. But I love that you're humble. That's a beautiful, beautiful quality.
Thank you.
No joke. All right. So you're from Florida. Me too. Love it. What are some of your favorite places to visit in Florida?
Well, I live by Miami, so we go down to we used to go down to Miami a lot. I love the beach. I love the beach, and I love eating on places on the beach, looking to see the view. It's really nice that we live in Florida in a place where you can do certain things all year round and don't have to worry about it being cold out. We're lucky to be able to live in a state where the weather doesn't really stop you from doing a lot of things, except when it's raining, because it does rain here a lot. Right now.
Is it raining for you right now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so do you have a favorite actress or like a favorite musician that inspired you? Who is your role model?
Well, I don't really have one. I really love hardworking people. I mean, like J-Lo. Like, I mean, she's got her hands on everything. I mean, did you not see her at the Super Bowl? She's amazing, and she also is. I mean, she is a big role model of mine, and so are other hardworking people, like I said before.
So, in Reina's dream world, okay, if you could dabble in A, B, and C, what would A, B, and C be?
Aside from like being a recording artist and doing other things like that, I'd love to one day create my own makeup line. I love makeup, and I mean, I know this is like I'm 11. I'm not allowed to wear it out, of course, but I like playing with it and whatever. I'd love to keep it. I mean, high quality, but still making sure where it's coming from and making sure it's coming from a very reputable place and not where those poor kids are mining for mica.
What would your other two be?
I'd also love to create a clothing line using certain, because I mean, there's so many things where I'm like, I have this idea of what I want, but it's nowhere, and I just can't find it. And I'd love to create what I have in my brain that's not already out there onto clothing, but still make it wearable, where it's not putting tinfoil on a shirt and then calling it fashion.
Your mom probably doesn't dare let you watch The Housewives, but some of those housewives wear things like that. And I'm just like, what? Where's Reina? And you know what else, Reina? I'm going to need your help because I have small feet. I wear like a size 5. I bet you your shoe size is bigger than mine.
Yes, actually. I'm mainly a size 7 or 7.5. Now my latest shoe purchase, my school shoes are a size 8.
What? See, that's crazy that basically a toddler could wear my shoe. But I can't find any shoes for an actual adult to fit me. So one day when you're a fashionista, remember me.
Okay.
I like your answer. Okay, what would the last one be?
I was thinking about this last night. How would I make animal shelters about a better place for animals? I would still make it affordable and reasonable and something that could actually be done. I don't know, but I will get back to you when I think of something that will make animal shelters a better place for animals.
Well, dang, you're speaking my language because I love animals to the extreme.
You love dim animals.
Okay, what type of genre music would you prefer?
I think I do it where you can't even tell what she's singing. Like, is she singing pop, classical, or jazz? Like, I just want to combine all of them. Have it be like, well, I mean, is she singing pop, classical, jazz? Like, I want it to be like where no one really knows what she's singing. Like my own, like the Reina style. Instead of pop, we'll have the Reina.
I love doing the Reina. Your range is out of this world.
Thank you.
I honestly think the sky's the limit with you, and you could definitely accomplish that. Legit.
Thank you. Thank you.
I do feel you have a light on you. Like, this might sound strange, hopefully not, but like with Jesus, you know, he had a beautiful gift, obviously. I mean, no one can compare to Jesus, but I do think that Jesus gives us gifts and then we choose whether to use them or not. And I think it's beautiful that you are using your gift because with those gifts, you can bless others. Right. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you're so young to have that on your shoulders, yet I feel like you're handling it so gracefully and graciously. Seriously, I really mean that, Reina. I hope that's not too much for you to take in, but I just felt you should know that. Yeah. So I guess in leaving, honey, I wanted to tell you that I saw a picture of you ice skating at Rockefeller Center, and that was on my bucket list.
I finally got to do that. I've always wanted to do that. Every time I've gone to New York, I'm always staring at Rockefeller Center like, Mom, when? And we finally did last January when I went to sing at Carnegie Hall. Again, an amazing experience.
Yeah.
I skated at Rockefeller Center. Wow.
Would you give it from a 1 to 10, 10 being the highest? How amazing was it?
10. I mean, it was everything that you would really imagine it being. I mean, you're skating at Rockefeller Center.
Holla. Yes, I did too a couple of years ago. That was literally, like I said, on my bucket list, and it was during Christmas time. So it was even better. It was just everything. Okay. So in wrapping up, my sweet stuff. First, I just want to say thank you for taking the time. Like, what a sweet.
Again, thank you so much for asking me to do this. I had a lot of fun with you. Really, thank you.
Oh, I had a ton of fun with you. So nice to get to know you and so nice to meet your mom. You two are beautiful souls. And I just want to wish you the best of luck, Reina, with everything that you're doing.
Really, thank you. I had a lot of fun. Thank you.
All right, God bless you. Until next time. Yay, Alice, look, it's a puppy. He is a
Right. No, wait. Oh, right. Okay.
No. Your dogs are so cute. Oh my gosh, look at Enzo. Enzo, look, it's Reina. Say hey.